TRS Clips, the place you arrive at if you just want the best bits of India's smartest podcast, The Ranveer Show. Subscribe, hit that bell icon. The real world question is, how is there so much real world money, dollars and rupees backing these kind of technologies? One, I know all the crypto exchanges have raised money. There's definitely an element at least of hype that, cryptocurrencies are the new hot thing. It is the future of the internet. There is kind of real world backing behind that hype. Okay. But why do people say that, like the biggest money making opportunities of the future, especially from a startup investments perspective, are Web3 based products? Is it because it's where the world is moving? Why is there so much money in that ecosystem?
Sure. So in order to understand that, Ranveer, if we just take a step back and think about it, first of all, what makes Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of the cryptocurrencies worth anything, right? I mean, one Bitcoin is worth X $1,000. What makes it worth so, right? So let's understand that, because the moment that's the first principle, right? And from there we'll understand the ecosystem of what is the worth of all cryptocurrencies and where it's going and how do you make money out of it. So, as humans, there is this concept that is deeply embedded in our head. I'm pretty sure you've heard that, right? Oh, son, if you have to be rich, you have to be very hardworking, right? We're all told that forever, right? You have to work very hard and then you will make money. It's a very simple principle. It's a philosophy, what we say.
No, keep going.
Okay. So
it's okay.
It's all right. Okay, fair enough. I thought, the hack starts now.
They're coming for you, Saket. No.
Got it. But here's the point. So if you think about it, what makes Bitcoin worth anything? And the theory is called the theory of work. It's very absurd if you think about it, Ranveer, but I like giving this good example, that imagine that you are at a toll booth. It's a warm, sunny day and you're very thirsty in your car. You have somebody standing next to you who has a mineral water, bottle of water. And you say, how much does it cost? The person says, 50 rupees. It's like, 50 rupees? It's supposed to be 20 rupees. That's the MRP. Why are you charging me more? Said, it's here. If you want to take it, that's fine. If you don't want to take it, that's fine. That's scenario A. Take scenario B, where again, you're at the same toll booth where the car is standing, very hot and very sunny. And basically, there's somebody who's standing who does not have a bottle of water. And the person says, you're asking about, do you know somebody who can get me some bottle of water? He said, sir, of course, I can do it. You can do it. Can you just quickly go and grab a bottle of water and I'll pay you the money? He said, I'll do it right away. And the person runs to the shop, gets a bottle of water and comes and gives it to you. And this time the person says, I'll charge you 50 rupees. In situation A and situation B, which situation will you be more comfortable in paying 50 rupees? It has to be situation B, because you just saw the person do work in front of you, and the way our brain is trained, say, he's doing some extra work and therefore the person deserves a little bit of more money because the person did some work. If you think about it, while you saw the work happen in front of you and therefore you thought that was worth whatever money and you paid a little bit more money, it is actually more inefficient than the first one, because the person took more time to run, go, grab the stuff and come back. While in the first case, because you did not see the work happening, the worth of that bottle was, the bottle to hai. Why are you trying to charge me something more? It's just how we are wired to think. This is exactly how Bitcoins operate also. Bitcoins or any cryptocurrency today are solving absurdly stupid but very complex mathematical problems. Do you know what do you do when there is a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old that you have to make them busy? You give them a puzzle which can never be solved, right? They're so busy doing that. They're working. They're thinking I'm doing something of relevance. But in reality, it's stupid, right? It's just that's fine. They're just having fun, or whatever. You'll be surprised. Every single cryptocurrency that is mined, especially the more popular ones, are simply solving super complex mathematical puzzles, which mean nothing. If all the bitcoins will be mined, it's not that we would have solved world hunger, or we would have a solution for HIV or nothing. And by the way, all of that also needs a lot of computation. But it's basically that you're proving that you're working by solving some stupid equations. And that is the reason why you are worth a particular Bitcoin that you get after you've solved it. And how do you solve it? By doing more processing and more processing and more processing. So that's the linkage of the theory of work and what makes, or what gives you 1 Bitcoin, what gives you 2 Bitcoins or 0.01 Bitcoin, whatever that is. Now, coming to your question, how do you make money out of it? Is that a hype? It's 100% a hype, right? When I say 100%, means I'm not saying that there's no value in the blockchain technology. I'm the one who said this in the beginning, that nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. As technology, as first principles, I think it will definitely change the world. But will Bitcoin be the way by which, that's the only way by which the world will change, or cryptocurrencies or eliminating banks would be the way? Well, it'll be a part of it, but it doesn't look like that's the only way, because the fundamental premise on which any currency, any fiat currency of any country is based, and again, that's a little murky water where I'm going into, but it was always supposed to be natural resources, the gold reserves that you have. Basically, what is the net worth of your country is what was converted into fiat currencies, and I'm simplifying this out here, and that is what could be the total worth of a country. Now, there's some big countries which took that away and started printing more money than what it was for multiple reasons. They had debt, they had people who owed them money, and there were various crazy calculations that came into the picture. But the more important aspect was that at least there was some base, that if a country is worth $5 trillion, there was a base on why it is $5 trillion. And, it keeps going up and coming down depending on the trade and, fluctuation of the currency and other things which are out there. But in the case of most cryptocurrencies, the fundamental premise that, okay, there is so much gold reserve that this group has, that the masters of Bitcoin have, and therefore the total worth of Bitcoin will always be there, is not there. And it's this herd immunity or herd mentality which is out there, where everybody's buying because everybody's buying, but almost nobody knows why somebody's buying. And the worst thing is, nobody or most people don't understand how it really works at a first principle level, and that becomes a bigger problem.